For 2 days now, the world has been waiting for Donald Trump to decide whether to accept Israel's evite to go to war with Iran. We know he's viewed it, but he still hasn't RSVP'd. I hate it when that happens. Now, in the meantime, the question has started a separate war inside his MAGA base. And today, it exploded into a heated debate between the two most likable and charming voices on the right. On the one side is Ted Cruz, who wants war with Iran. And on the other is Tucker Carlson, who thinks Ted Cruz doesn't know shit about Iran.
How many people live in Iran, by the way?
I don't know the population.
At all?
No, I don't know the population.
You don't know the population of the country you seek to topple?
How many people live in Iran?
92 million.
Oh, damn, Ted Cruz! Are you a pair of $800 Ferragamo boat shoes? Because Tucker Carlson owned you, buddy. And Ted Cruz was like, I know the population. Just give me a second to count, okay? Let's see. There's the Ayatollah. That's one. The Iron Sheik, two. Is Aladdin one? I don't know. No. But if you enjoyed seeing Ted Cruz get metaphorically punched in the face, how would you like to see it again?
Why is it relevant whether it's 90 million or 80 million or 100 million? Why is that relevant?
Because if you don't know anything about the country...
I didn't say I don't know anything about
Okay, what's the ethnic mix of Iran?
Oh, no, not ethnic mixes. You don't want to go toe-to-toe with Tucker Carlson on ethnic mixes. That's his best subject. Look at poor Ted Cruz. He's like, I'd like to phone a friend, please. Oh, shit, I don't have any. I had a waiter last night at Outback, and he called me champ. Can I phone him? You know, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm starting to feel bad for Ted Cruz. So come on, Ted, you got this.
They are Persians and predominantly Shia. Okay, this is cute.
It's not even. You don't know anything about Iran. So
okay, I am not the Tucker Carlson expert on Iran.
You're a senator who's calling for the overthrow of the government.
You're the one who
don't know anything about the country.
No, you don't know anything about the country.
This is awesome. You don't know anything. No, you don't know anything. I don't care about who wins the fight. I just like watching the fight. It's like Alien versus Predator, but somehow more gross. But you can see how heated this is getting. Clearly, MAGA is much more divided about whether to overthrow Iran than they were about whether to overthrow America. Every little comment in this interview turned into a semantic battle.
Really believe
we're
that?
Carrying out military strikes today.
You said Israel was.
Right, with our help. I said we. Israel is leading them, but we're supporting them.
Well, you're breaking news here because the U.S. government last night denied, the National Security Council spokesman Alex Pfeiffer denied on behalf of Trump that we were acting on Israel's behalf in any offensive capacity.
No, we're not bombing them. Israel's bombing them.
You just said we were.
We are supporting Israel.
High stakes.
We? I? You? For the party that promised no confusion around pronouns, this is really confusing. The point is, MAGA world is tearing itself apart, and everyone is waiting for Trump to make a decision. And remember, Trump abruptly left the G7 summit so he could rush back to the White House, meet with his national security team in the Situation Room, and decide if he's bringing America into this war. So we were all waiting for the big announcement, and then it came.
Trump said in a Truth Social post, "It is my great honor to announce that I will be putting up 2 beautiful flagpoles on both sides of the White House, north and south lawns."
Yes, that is definitely an announcement. Not the announcement we were waiting for, but sure, have a couple flagpoles installed at the White House. That'll be something for the groundskeepers to take care of while you're busy in the Situation Room dealing with more important matters.
At 11 o'clock, we're lifting the flag. But we're going to lift the pole now, and then they're going to the other side.
Okay, all right. Fine, be out there introducing the whole thing. Now, back to the Situation Room.
So we'll have one on this side of the building, and we'll have one on that side of the building properly placed. These are the best poles anywhere in the country, or in the world, actually. They're tapered. They have the nice top. You know, I don't know if you people are aesthetic. You know, they're the fake news. I don't know about I don't know there. But it's a very exciting project to me.
What's going on here? Feels like someone told him, sir, you're not doing well in the polls. And he was like, I hear you, I'm on it. And by the way, what was that aside about how the fake news doesn't understand flagpole aesthetics? I mean, this is a whole new stereotype of the liberal media I didn't even know about. They lie about Hunter Biden's laptop, and they have no appreciation for tapered flagpoles. Now, personally, I think it's cool that Trump found a new use for the 50-foot pole that Melania refuses to touch him with. He was clearly having a good time, although he stopped himself from getting too carried away.
Let's have a good, they call it a lifting. They also use another word, but I'm not going to use that word. You know what that is? The word, it starts with an E. You know what the word is? If I ever used it, I'd be run out of town by you people. All right, so enjoy it.
Oh. Come on, Donald. You think if you say the word erection, we're going to all act like children and take it out of context? I mean, come on. Come on. Where'd you get a silly idea like that?
I'm going to come.
Okay, yeah. Now I remember, right. It's crazy for Trump to suddenly get all worried about saying erection. His closing campaign message was, vote for me, I saw Arnold Palmer's incredible penis. But okay, you came out, you talked about flagpoles, you met the flagpole guys, you made some flagpole-related dick jokes. Time to turn around, go back inside, and stop and/or escalate this war. Let's not waste any more time.
Say what you want about Biden. He wasn't for open borders. He wasn't for transgender for everybody. We don't know where it's coming from, sir. I said, check out the tariffs. He calls back about a day later. Wow. Somewhere in this group, there's somebody that is going to captivate some movie producer. Not Harvey Weinstein. The only thing too late is Powell. Powell's too late. Too late, Powell. Let's have dinner. Too late. You ever have a guy that's not a smart person and you're dealing with any illegal immigrants in there? 35 club championships. You all know. I know that. 35 club championships. Groceries are down. Eggs are down. You know, the eggs. You know what I do whenever I talk about Gavin Newsom? I say, look at the railroad. Austria has very, very flammable trees.
Good Lord. I don't want to say anything, but if your flagpole erections last more than 4 hours, you probably want to see a doctor. Donald! Donald! Focus! 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 Get back to the flagpoles! No, wait! Get back to the war! I mean war! He's got me all mixed up. Just someone ask him about the war!
Have you been answered questions about whether you are moving closer or you believe the U.S. is moving closer to striking Iranian nuclear facilities? Where's your mindset on that?
I may do it. I may not do it. I mean, nobody knows what I'm going to do.
Great. Super helpful. Thanks, Guy. That is the key to this whole thing. Nobody knows what he wants to do, including Donald Trump. He'd rather be doing home renovation projects than figuring out how to fix all his ups. And honestly, I agree. I think we should encourage him to spend all his time on landscaping projects as opposed to bringing America into another Middle East war. Frankly, I think a lot of people would be relieved by that decision, even overjoyed. It might even give people, I don't want to say it, but it starts with an E.